Welcome back, everybody, to the second in our series of videos about Kung Fu Panda Battle Destiny. The first one was really awesome, but also very long. I tried to get a lot of information in. This one's going to be shorter. We're going to explore and start to really delve into the game master by master. The first master we're going to look at is Tigress. Tigress has some really interesting cards, and if you remember from our first video about glossary, I think the best strategy for her is an aggro deck, which means very fast, very hard hitting, goes right for the opponent's health pool, and takes no prisoners. So we're going to look at a little bit of her cards here. Sorry, wrong button. Look at a little bit of her cards and kind of give you an idea. This deck I made, and right there you can see a list of the cards in it. Very aggressive style. I'm currently 34-2 or something with this deck. A lot of mid-range cards, as you see, not very high-end. Karate Mom is one of the finishers of this card because she will hit an enemy and spawn another minion, which hits again. Scared Hair plays off of board presence. Just a lot of just real fast. Paw Force hits fast, hits hard. Really solid deck. And yesterday we did the stream and we got Master Flying Rhino, so of course I had to go ahead and put him in this deck. I'm going to go back to my other account here real quick and show you a interesting Tigress deck I made with an all bunny build. I think it's kind of fun to play. I'm going to start off with that one today. So we're going to go ahead and I'll show you the build here. And here you go, some bunnies as far as the eye can see. And one of my favorite cards in this deck, Best Buddies, Scared Hair. Right here, Split Hair is this final card right here. Love this card. If you're in, this card has won many games for me by itself with Tigress's ability she gets from her armory, the +3 attack. If your opponent has just, let's say, 3 or 4 minions on the board and you play this card, you have 4 minions on the board with 1 card, and it's only 5 cost. Her heroic is generally 2, so it's 7 cost. You can hit for an unbelievable amount of damage, and it's won me many games. So this is a card hopefully we get to see play today, but if not, this is one of the key cards around this deck. So we're going to go ahead and take this out for a spin here, show you a little bit about Tigress and what she brings with her. So here we go, we're launching up. Now of course this is my stream, and as I've been playing, I've been having great success, but probably today will be the day where I just can't buy a win. So but hopefully it goes real well, but that's of course what the edit button is for. So we'll edit this to where it makes myself look as good as possible. So found an opponent. Here we go. And Legendary Sheep, that is my guest account, is going against Legendary Bunny, which is ironic considering what deck I'm running, so this will be pretty fun. Crack the fortune cookie, and there she is. Unfortunately, since I'm going first, I don't really want to have high cost minions like that in my hand, so I'm going to hopefully get her later on and put her back. Keep the Fennec, Fickle Fennec. Love this card. I'll tell you why here in a second. We had the glossary yesterday. We talked about terms, and tackle is very good in Tigers. So turn 1, you can't see my cards unfortunately because my beautiful face is covering them up, but you can imagine what I have. So I'm not going to do anything. There's nothing I can do, so you're not missing much. But in my hand I have pretty good cards. Let's see what he plays. He's a Panda. He's a Poe. Poe can be a very solid deck. Now right there, he's going. That's a play that I wouldn't necessarily have done. And yes, you are getting 1 damage in, but I prefer to use that damage on a minion, and then use the 2 to clear out minions. That's how I use that card. Of course, everybody plays different, so one way is not more right than the other. I have no 2-cost minions currently, which is a shame. So what I'll do is open the armory. I get a nice equipment card there, and we're of course going to be the Tigers. We're going to go ahead and attack. So so far we're starting off a little slow, but they'll pick up and ramp up pretty fast. I'm waiting for Poe to play. Common play on turn 2 is a musical mollusk, a 2/4 snail, or something of that nature, or we'll see what he plays. Really building up the suspense here. Just take time to point out this is a really beautiful board. Ludia did a great job of design. He went to the Armory, which is a solid play if you don't have a play. They did a great job designing this game. Beautiful art. I just really love the presentation of this game. So we got the Fast Foul. I love this card. Now, he doesn't. I usually would try to save this for Taunters late game, but it doesn't look like he. I just want to get some board presence and start attacking. I'll hit him right to the face. Follow up with an attack as well. We're even right now. I have this card in hand, but I'm not going to use it yet, and I'll show you why. Remember, he used it early. I'm going to show why I'm not going to use it. In my hand, I also have the Fennec Fox. I'm going to save. This is good for late game, for combos. That's another good combo piece. Solid mid-range card. And there's that equipment I drew earlier. So we're going to wait for his turn here. 29-29. He has a bunch of cards in his hand, which could mean that he has a lot of big creatures, which could be a problem for us here in a second. And we did not start off as fast as we might want being an aggro deck. Being an aggressive deck. So he goes for more equipment. So we have a situation where he's building for something, or he's just confused. I don't know which one it is yet. I guess we'll find out as we go. Poe is an interesting character. That's one of the series of 3 videos. So Chi. So here we go. See if we bring something out. Poe's an interesting character. Going back to my point, I built a really nice Poe deck. I can't wait to show y'all later on in the upcoming stream today. Okay, so he has a secret. Poe's secret usually deals with giving minions health. I don't know that he has too many destroy minions. So we're going to go ahead and play another good aggressive card. And since this rooster is going to perish anyways, he has 1 health, we're going to use him to hopefully trigger whatever secret this is. And there's the secret. Restore 5 health to friendly characters. He held himself 5. So didn't really do much to me there. I still have this card. I'm not going to play it. I'll show you why. Hopefully my patience will pay off, and I'll show you where I would use it here as he plays a card, possibly. Again, I'm Tigress, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him in the face. I want to get him as a Tigress player. I want to try to get him to a certain health total to hit for a big combo using this card. This card, if that, for example, if that bunny stays on the deck, it will be a 5/4 when it attacks next turn in conjunction with another card. So he's healing a lot, and that's an interesting thing with Poe. That was an additional sound effect bonus. Poe heals a lot, so he could be building late game Poe. We'll see. Okay, so I have 5 mana. I could play that bunny and at the gorilla, and I'll show you some of the bursts available in Tigress. Usually you want to play this to deal with a taunter, but in this case we're looking to put a little board presence and pressure on him. And I'll show you the power of that gorilla. Look there, that's going 9 damage right to him. Putting a lot of pressure. I got a good board presence. Now with this gorilla, being that it's a 1/4 and a good health total, I'm going to keep it back to guard. And I'm going to continue to hit face. So that was a nice change there. We caught back some good health. We're now ahead in the health pool. Poe's alternate, which he probably has, is does 3 to all damage to all my creatures. That would be a problem if he gets it. So we're going to pay attention to that and see if he has it. So that's an interesting card that gives it Swift, and remember from Swift from yesterday, what he'll be able to do is he'll be able to attack like he did, and then he'll be able to also put that card in defend. So that's a pretty good, Swift's a very good ability. Now right there, if I would have him, I would have taken out one of my creatures to give my guy a better board presence. Now this is one of my favorite cards I'm going to put in here, and here we go, get to see my combo I was talking about. The Bunny Bowman, right there. We'll do 3 damage to that creature, and take what would be a good taunter away, and now reduce it, and now here I get to use, and this is where it paid off, almost like I know what I'm talking about. Play it right here. That 1 damage will then take away his taunter, and I'll further follow that up by giving, hitting him for 2, pulling back that 1/3. I like to have a little bit of health as defending. I'm going to hit him with the 3-2 to push damage. I'm going to hit him with the 2-1 to push damage. You see the burst available in this deck. I'm going to bring out my Cold Tooth, hit him again, I'm Tigress, and hit him again. Look at that damage burst. That is what a Tigress deck is able to do. And you saw the patience of playing that one card. It opened up a big attack for me, and this game turned just like that. So it's all about knowing this game. Now he's going to play it. Now that's a good card. He's clearing out my deck. It's all about knowing when to play a card, when to hold back, when to be aggressive, and when to go for it. Now that was a good play, but unfortunately he's at 4 health. At 1 mana, there's really not much he can summon that would give me much of a threat. He's at 4 health. Tigress does too. This will be a very quick match. I would love to know what he has in his hands. You know, you play a game, you're like, man, I wonder what he has. Right there, you see more aggressive creatures I've drawn. So I would play him, and right there I could do additional 8 damage this turn. So we'll go ahead and win this game. And there we go. I got to show you the cards I wanted to show you, how they work, benefit of holding off a card versus going for it, board presence, combo, aggression. That's a little taste of Tigress and the amount of burst that she can do. And there we go. I got a foil card of the Scared Hare. I'm going to go back over there. That's my bunny deck where I have some different combinations. We'll go back into my main account here, also a champion account. And I'll show you a different version of that. Just going to show it up. We don't have enough time to show you another game because I don't want to do a 41-minute video again. But just to show you an idea. Same situation. Okay. Now, one thing you can do is you can take out the Paw Force right here. I'm iffy every now and then. Should I equip it? Should I not? If you like more creatures, this is definitely a card you could take out and put in creatures. As a matter of fact, that's probably what I would do, and kind of give you a little more board presence and attack and combos. But you saw how important Bunny Sitter was. It combos your pieces and just does a lot of great damage. And used in conjunction, especially with that rabbit card that summons out minions. That's a little bit about Tigress. I just want to give you a little taste of it. Please like and subscribe and let me know if this is something you want to see more of. My Twitter handle is Shifu of the Cards. My YouTube channel is Shifu of the Cards. You'll notice a pattern there. Please let me know if you want more Tigress action. Do you want me to build different Tigress decks? My stream is all about teaching whoever wants to become a champion how to become a champion. I really enjoyed this stream. I hope you all learned a little bit about it. I can go into further detail, but I'm not trying to go 40 minutes again. Thank you all very much for watching my stream. I look forward to